So let's start that how can you will be the done with the transcription and what is the rules. So for the first rules, like suppose this number 14 segment, I hear that segment, okay, the person said something, and after that I confirm that this is the segment which the man one is talked. I just select this as a man one. After that I have to select the category also, like this one. If I click in here, you can see there is four category for that segment, because there is a speech, okay. So if you find any speech in a segment, like if you find there is in the middle there is a speech, but from the beginning and from the last there is some noise, there is no speech, is still you have to mark that as a speech category, because this segment have a speech. It could be in the end of the segment, it could be in the front of the segment. So if you find any speech on that segment, you have to mark that segment as a speech. That's it. Please don't use bubble and music. No need to use bubble in the transcription, no need to use music in the transcription. So select that as a speech. In noise, you will be use that noise segment, a noise category, and when I will show you slowly after that. Okay, so at the first you have to mark that as a speech, because this category, this segment contain speech. That's why I select that category of that segment is speech. Okay, after that let me hear the thing what the speaker said. Click on here. Okay, I heard something that person said, because I don't know Japanese, that's the way I'm just writing others thing. So like suppose the person said Japanese, you have to just write the Japanese word in Japanese front, those Japanese word like Japanese. What is this? What it will be? Okay, like you have to just write the Japanese. Okay, just that's the thing. You will write those things. After that, after that there is some rules in here, and what those rules, let me show you one by one. So at the first, how can I get the rules box or toolbox? You can also say that as a toolbox. I have to hold alter button, alt. Okay, I have to hold alt from my keyboard, and also on the meantime, on the same time, I will press the right arrow from my keyboard, the right arrow. Okay, whenever I do that, you can see the box is appear. This is the toolbox which you have to use, like tags like speech tag, text tag, and keys. So let me go to the second one, speech tag. On, you don't have to use any kind of speech tag in your transcription, so that uh, just only one tag you will be used, and I will show you later that. But after that you will find there is so many tags in here, like breathe, click, cough, cry, whatever it is. You don't have to use any kind of speech tag in the transcription, in the middle of the transcription. Like suppose the person said Japanese. After that the person coughed. Okay, the person just coughed, but still you can find it here, and the speech tag, there is a cough tag in here. But please don't, no need to use those tag. I'm making you simple for you, because for those tags, those are much difficult to use. So please, no need to use any kind of tags in the transcription. Okay, so let me jump to the second one. In the second place you will find there is a tags, three tags. Whenever I go to the text tag, I will find three tags in the text tag, like initial, foreign, and English. So let me start with the last one, like English tag. Okay, because this is the most important tag you have to understand. So please stay tuned, and please listen carefully how you have to use that tag. So like suppose the person said something. After that the person says English word. Okay, English word like mother. Okay, the person said mother. After saying some Japanese words, Japanese sentence, the person suddenly said an English word which is mother. Okay, so after that, for those English tag, I have to mark that as a English for those English words, sorry, for the English word I have to mark those English word as a English tag. And how I can mark that as a English tag, let me show it. But before that, make sure those word are not those word meaning are using in the Japanese, like mother have a meaning in your Japanese language. So for that, the mother meaning, like whatever it is, so you are using that meaning in your country, like mother's meaning, like my or something else, whatever it is, you are using that meaning. But that person in the speaker, the person said Japanese for any condition, any situation, the person said the English word which is mother. So for that, don't put any kind of those that much space. I just showing you for I just give those space for separate that word for make you more clear. So please don't use this thing, don't do this thing. So let me continue. So whenever you find any word which is English, you have to, at the first you have to write that as English. Okay, you are using that meaning in your country, like there is a meaning of mother which you are using. For that you have to write that English word as a English font on an English font. After that, you have to do what, you have to select that word like this way, or you can select also in by double click in the middle of the word. If I double click in here, the word is selected. And also you can see each and every time whenever I don't hold Alt key and right arrow for opening this box, whenever I select any word, like double click on it or like select that word. Okay, like let me again select it again. Okay, like select it word, select if I select the word, and also if I double click on the word will be selected, and also that file automatically appears automatically. Okay, so for that you have to go on text tag, and after that you click on this English. You can see the English word which is mother is marked as a English tag like this one. Okay, like this one. So the machine will understand now. The person says Japanese word, Japanese word. After that, the person said a English word which is mother, and also the meaning of the mother you are using. Okay, the meaning of the mother you are using in your country, in your language. For that, this is a proper English word. For that, you just marked as a English tag. And how you marked it, let me show you again. Like a mother, you have to, at the first you have to write the mother as a small letter. Each and every English will be in small letter, like mother, father. There is a first word in the sentence which is any English word. For that also you have to write the small letter. No capital letter will be granted. Okay, please don't write any kind of capital letter. So whenever you find there is a English word, you have to write that as a mother, as a English word, as a English font in a small letter. After that, you have to understand that is we are using the meaning of that word, like mother. There is a meaning in our language, mother. Yes, there is a meaning, and also we are using that meaning. For that, you have to mark that word. Double click on that word, the word is selected, go to the text tag, and put a English tag like this way. Okay, so the machine will understand mother is a English word which have meaning in your language, and which meaning you are using. So for that, let me show you one more thing. Like suppose there is a mother. After that, the speaker says one more word which is father. Okay, the person said father. So for that, you can see there is a back to English word. Okay, and it could be a back to back 3, it could be a sentence. So for those sentence, you have to mark only one time, like this way. You have to select both word in a this way, because on that time you can't double click in here. So that will be now selected the both words. So for that you have to select it by dragging your mouse. After that release it. Okay, that box will be automatically appear. After that go to the text tag and mark as a English tag. Okay, that's very simple, very simple. So let me clarify it again. The person said Japanese, 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 Japanese. After that the person said mother and father, which is a English word, which meaning in your language you are using. There is a meaning for a mother, there is a meaning for a father, and you are using the meaning. So for that you just write those English word as in a English font in a small letter. After that you select those thing, box appear, marked as a English word. Okay, mark as a English tag, like this one. Those calls are tag. Okay, mark as a English tag. After that let me go to the second one. What is the second one? Okay, if you find any kind of word which meaning you are not using, like suppose uh, chair. Okay, like suppose chair. So chair is a English word, obviously you know. So but in your country you are not using the meaning of a chair, you are using this word in your own language. So this is a loan word, this is loan from the English word in your language, and you are all in your daily life you are saying chair as a chair. You are not using the meaning of chair in your language. Like suppose in every country, in every language, most of the people language, there's some English word attached. Like we are using those English word in our own language in our own way, but the meaning of that English word we are not using in our country. Like chair, in my country there is a meaning of a chair. Okay, but we are not using that meaning. None of person, like a 2% or like a 5%, 5%, like a 5% people are using that meaning. Like in it less than 5% it will be. So because the meaning we are not using, for that we will not mark those English word as a English tag. Just write it down and leave it and just continue your transcription, which is Japanese, 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 Japanese. So I hope you understand now. So there is two English word. First English word, there is a meaning in your country you are using, just mark those as a English tag. Okay, just write it down as a English as a English font, as a small letter, and after that mark that as a English tag. And after, again if you find any kind of English word which meaning you are not using, okay, which meaning you are not using, you are using that English word in your country, in your language, in the way, in your daily life. For that just write the English word, just leave it. After that again continue your transcription. So whenever the machine will come, machine will understand, okay, this one are the Japanese, 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 Japanese. After that there is a English tag, there is a mother father, there is a English tag. So the machine will understand, okay, the because mother father in the middle of the English tag, so there is a meaning of a mother father in your country, and mother father is a English tag. Okay, the machine will understand this thing. And again whenever the machine will continue, the machine will find the chair which is English but it not marked as a English. So the machine will understand, okay, so this, because this is not marked as English, so in their language they are using that word in their own language. They are not using the meaning of the chair. So chair is a kind of loan word in your language. After that again Japanese, 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 Japanese. So this is the English word for the English tag. Okay, so this video is for English tag. I hope you are all understand. And let me okay, so that's the thing. Let me go to the next tag in the next video.